Yo, what's going on with y'all today? I'm showing y'all how to make pain melodies, Rod Wave, and Tusi. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So this is what the sample sounds like.
Please have mercy on me. I am falling from grace.
So yeah, that's a sample. It's real simple but very melodic, soulful, and it really brings out that pain. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, what I did was I had originally found this sample on Splice. Well, I found all of these samples on Splice except for the Crash. Basically, what I was doing was playing chords around this sample right here by itself. So then it ended up being this. Then I ended up making this with the sample. But for the piano, all it is just a 1, 7, 6, back to a 7. All I did was just come up with this idea with just the chords. My piano was the mellow preset in Keyscape. I didn't touch anything but the reverb. And then once I had my chord progression down, I decided to throw this top line on, and I'll let y'all hear that with. Only tip I could really give y'all for making melodies like this is just knowing your scale. I want to say I used the blue scale for this, which is basically just this. So instead of your minor scale just being, I'm gonna use A minor for example. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to the root. For a blue scale, it's you skip the 2. How I remember it is you skip the 2. So for me, I like to play it like this. So 1, 3, and then once you get to the 4, you want to like have them chunked together. So it's these 3 together. So it would be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you skip the original 6. You go to the 7 and the 1. I don't know if I really explained that properly, but that's how I remember it. So I just remember that. Yeah, I highly recommend using that scale. Once you master that scale, you could use that for a lot of stuff, for a lot of pain top lines, or if you want to get into making like Baton Rouge stuff for Youngboy. So after I had my piano, I simply copy and pasted it into another piano. Contact. It was the Neuer Felt. It doesn't sound like a real piano. It's more like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not as full and rich as a regular piano. Like it adds like good layering. So with that together, it sounds like this. It's really hard to tell, but if you listen closely, you could hear it. By the way, for both the pianos, I put them in the same mixer track. Oop, that's not it. I put both pianos in the same mixer track, and all I have is an EQ, lowering a little bit of low mids and mids. I put this right here to lower the lows. EQ, touching the high mids, a delay, and a vintage reverb. And then after that, I decided to go into X-Band. I used the sign pad. All I did was just copy and paste the chords to make them sound like this. Then I didn't put nothing on that mixer. Sounds like this. So it's like, it's just good layering just to add to these pain samples. After I was done with that, I was pretty much done with it. But next I knew I needed a bass. So I went into Contact and I pulled out the Scarby M bass, the fat preset. Then I threw on just the EQ, just cutting out most of the highs and mids. And then I played this on my keyboard. It's really simple. I like to keep my bass guitar simple when it's like a Rod Wave sample. If it was like a Lil Durk pain type of sample where it's more upbeat and like darker, then I would add more. Then I would add more to the bass guitar. So together with the pianos and just this sample originally, this is what it sounded like.
Please have mercy on me. I am falling from.
So yeah, it already sounds good. But I knew I wanted to add some more. So I went into Arcade. I pulled up this vocal. Then I have this on my mixer track. It's just a lot of like compression and EQ stuff. But the vocal from Distant Voices, Angel Breath, I put it to A minor. And I added this ambient right here. Ambient. It's just a one shot that like everyone has. And then I forgot to mention for this, I put the same mixer preset. And then finally was this vocal sample that I had. It was an old choir that I had made. This is what it sounds like. So after I was done with it, you could use this as a full sample and it'll still sound good, but I decided to send it out as a starter. And then my boy Kenzo did this. Just for context, the sample was pitched down by 1. I'm gonna let y'all hear it with the guitar.
Please have mercy on me. I am falling from grace.
And yeah, man, that's how you make vocal pain samples for Rod Wave and Tusi. I hope y'all did enjoy. If y'all did,